Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
Commissioner Füle very interested in process to solve name issue. Stefan Füle spokesperson Petar Stano told the Macedonian media that the commissioner is very interested in the process to solve the name issue. The name issue is a process led by the United Nations, and mediator Matthew Nimitz is very committed, while the European Commission and the European Union support it very much, and ask that both sides find a mutually acceptable solution to the issue. At the summit of the European Council last month, the EU member states reiterated it was necessary to find a solution to the issue without further delay, and the European Council of course supports this. Commissioner Füle is very interested in this process because it apparently has an impact on Macedonia's accession process, Stano said. Greek media on Commissioner Füle's letter to Avramopoulos. The Greek media reported that Athens does not want to allow Stefan Füle to be in charge of the name talks, accusing the commissioner of having pro-Macedonian views. According to the media, the Greek foreign ministry was adamant that the name talks are led under UN auspices. 1 month ago, Füle sent the letters to Macedonian and Greek foreign ministries, the newspaper Tovima said. According to the statement issued by the Greek authorities, the commissioner's goal is to promote Greece's initiative for signing of a memorandum of understanding. However, it is quite clear that the commissioner has a bigger goal, which is based on his wish to create a negotiating framework by upgrading the Commission's role, Tovima added. Bulgarian Prime Minister on relations between Macedonian and Bulgarian peoples. Bulgarian Prime Minister Boyko Borisov told the Bulgarian TV station TV Plus Bulgaria's recognition of Macedonia's constitutional name was not a mistake. They are Bulgarians' most brotherly people, our closest people, and that was a wonderful gesture for them. I regret that there are politicians there who forget and don't appreciate that. They are a people different from us because they are simply a different country. They are citizens of Macedonia while we are citizens of Bulgaria, Borisov said in the interview. When asked whether Macedonians were a different nation, Borisov answered, "They are supposed to be." According to him, Bulgaria's stance on a possible solution to the name issue, including a geographic qualifier, depends on which qualifier will be used. Joint opposition stages protest gathering in Skopje. Hundreds of citizens, the majority of whom were using whistles, gathered at a protest gathering organized by the Joint Opposition Alliance for the Future, which blocked the intersection at the Tobacco Combine in Skopje. The protesters once again called for early parliamentary polls that would take place simultaneously with the local elections. Our goal is not to count how many thousands of citizens gathered at the protests, but to use the protest gatherings to attract attention to our demands. We showed on Saturday that we are able to gather tens of thousands of citizens. We stick to our demands for early parliamentary elections, which are the only way in which the political crisis can be overcome, Dignity leader Stoyan Angelov stressed. Army Chief of Staff confirms Macedonia's participation in future missions. The Chief of Macedonia's Army General Staff, Lieutenant General Goran Chokoteski, attended a session of the Euro-Atlantic Partnership Military Committee Chiefs of Staff taking place on the 16th and 17th of January in Brussels. Yesterday, NATO Army leaders and Partnership for Peace members discussed the alliance-led operations within the ISAF mission in Afghanistan and its future participation in building the security in this region after 2014, when, as announced, the mission and the training of the Afghan security forces should come to an end. Macedonia has announced its participation in NATO-led post-conflict missions in Afghanistan, which in addition to military personnel will need experts for training diplomats, civil police, etc. So far, the army has successfully fulfilled the set tasks in Afghanistan. Macedonia, in spite of being a small country, has contributed to the global peace and stability. Now, we are working on successful withdrawal of our forces and further engagement in the future Afghan missions after 2014, Kotevski stated.
Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.